Okay guys, so I just got back from the shop. We basically cleaned up the upstairs where I will be setting up shop, and there was a lot of stuff. It was very dirty, lots of dust. So this is what I'm dealing with. I got a bunch of dust all over my hands, and I got this sweet dust stash. It's cool, right? Okay, I'm gonna take a shower, be right back, and then we're gonna do Ask Brian. Here we go. What? Pow. Now I'm all refreshed, cleaned up, ain't got this sweet dirt stash anymore. Have you guys noticed how many comments and likes each of the videos have been getting? Like, wow. Like, thank you guys. It's crazy. My channel is blowing up. It feels amazing. It feels good that people are actually caring about the next upload. People will hit me up and be like, where's today's upload? Why haven't you uploaded this yet? It's cool that you guys care. It's freaking awesome. I love you. I'm in a really good mood today if you guys haven't noticed yet. So let's start this. This is my favorite video to make. I love answering the questions that are left in the comments. So Ask Brian, episode 4. First question, let's jump right into it from L33 Fights. It says, thoughts on people who use gear, ever plan on running gear? This is a question that I get a lot, especially in my comments, and it's always something that people are always debating. When it comes to fitness YouTubers, people are always like, oh, does Matt run? Does, you know, Jeff Side run? Does Chris Jones run? I don't know about any of those guys, but I do not run. Just making that extremely clear to you right now, I do not take steroids. I've never taken steroids, pro hormones. I'm completely natural. I've been lifting for 6 years now, and honestly, if you know the progression of a natural bodybuilder and someone who's not natural, you know that the body I've achieved is cool. It looks good. It's aesthetic or whatever, but it's not so big that you're like, oh, he has to be running steroids. I feel like a lot of people get thrown off because I have acne, so they're just like, oh, he has muscles and acne, that equals steroids. No, I've not taken steroids. Do I plan on running gear? No, I don't currently have any plans to run gear. It currently scares the hell out of me because when you take steroids, it stops your natural testosterone from being produced. So you are currently making none because you're relying on synthetic testosterone. When you jump off of synthetic testosterone, your body has to come back to running and creating testosterone naturally, right? But almost always it never comes back to the same natural amount. So you're always going to be having less natural testosterone than you were when you were when you were natural. I interrupt this video to let you guys know that this Saturday at 11 a.m. PDT time zone, that's California time zone, we will be doing the first live broadcast here on this YouTube channel. The first 15 minutes of the live broadcast will be announcing the winners of this week's giveaway contest for the 5,000 subscriber giveaway, and then for the next 45 minutes to an hour, I will just be talking with you guys, just having a good time. We can talk about anything. You guys can ask me any questions you want, and it will be live, and it'll be awesome, and hopefully it goes really well, and then we'll be doing these, you know, periodically, every couple of weeks. So I'll see you then. Back to Ask Brian. Basically, if you take steroids, then you have to continue taking steroids. You can never really stop. It screws up your endocrine system. It does a lot of different things to you, especially when you're a young guy like me, and I'm just not really interested in that thing. I think that personally, as a natural bodybuilder, I can do some real damage if I give myself another 5 or 6 years to really hammer on some size and figure out my shape. So I'm not planning on taking gear, no. Paul Verhoeven asks, do you ever do a deload week? And if so, how often do you recommend them? I have a video called Deload versus rest week. Put that in the search bar and watch that video. It's really good. I'll give you the short cliff note version of my deloads. No, I never take deload weeks. Personally, I do not like deload weeks. I feel like it's kind of pointless to continue lifting to give yourself the rest. You should just take a full rest week. That's what I do. A full 7 days to do nothing, no lifting, no cardio, nothing. Give your central nervous system a full rest. Next question. Can you guys tell that I'm hyper? I'm gonna do you a service because I just realized I don't have a shirt on. Ready? Put this on. Pow! It's on. Next question. Justin Danger asks, do you like sports? If so, what is your favorite sport? I love sports. I just love the idea of people competing against each other and trying to achieve something better than what they've already achieved. I think that's just awesome. I don't care what sport it is, it's awesome. My favorite sport, believe it or not, you guys are expecting me to say, like, I don't know, football or something like that. My favorite sport is actually soccer, football, in every other country in the world. Soccer, I've been playing soccer since I was 5 years old, I believe. I played soccer from 5 all the way up till I was 16 years old, and I ended up playing club, which is like professional for like younger kids who aren't professionals yet. So I played that for like 6 years, and then some weird stuff happened. I had this high school soccer coach who would stay in the lockers and watch us all change, and he would just post up against the wall. The guy would hang out in the locker room and watch us all change and have like this really weird smile. Anyways, that was what made me stop doing soccer in high school. And then now I just do indoor soccer leagues. So every once in a while I'll do a season where I play indoor soccer, and it's about 12 weeks or something like that. But the last time I did that, I broke my ribs, so I've kind of been playing it easy on going and playing soccer. But when the next one starts up, I will actually be playing indoor soccer. It's kind of fun to watch a 210-pound guy like hustling around playing soccer. Also, I forgot to say this at the beginning of the video. Welcome to everyone joining us from Germany. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Germanic day. You're gonna kill me for pronouncing this wrong, but Jeppe Valerie asks, are you gonna ship your apparel outside the United States, or are you gonna remain a European hater? I am not a European hater. I don't know if you guys have been watching my videos, but I've been shouting out European countries and all sorts of countries that aren't even about America. Come on. Because of the price it costs to do international shipping, I think when I first start the company, for the first few months, until I've really found myself and grounded myself as far as this business goes and how the shipping's gonna work for domestic deliveries and stuff, for the first few months, say 2 to 4 months, I will not be shipping out of America. But then I'm gonna really figure out how I can ship out to all the countries internationally, worldwide. So yes, I will be shipping to other places of the United States. It just will not be in May. It will probably be in 2 to 3 months after that. My man Noah Greenwood says, Brian, what headphones do you use while lifting? I currently use the crappy ones that come with the iPod that are white and they just stick in my ears and they come out and it hurts and it sucks. Get off that, man. You're on the wrong headphone game. You need to upgrade, son. Now, I completely understand those of you that spend $200, $300, $400, $500, $600 on headphones, because honestly, if you buy a really good pair and it lasts you for multiple years, it is worth it to spend a lot of money. But personally, I don't really care all too much about, like, you know, perfect bass and like perfect treble and like all these like little things that people care about. I'm not producing records and stuff. This isn't a studio. This is the gym. So I want a good pair of headphones that I can sweat into, and eventually one day when they break, someone steps on them, the cord rips out in between 245, some stupid crap happens, I'm not worried about it. And the headphones that I found that I like the most are over the ear headphones. They're not like the earbuds, and they're called Sony MDR ZX100s. They're about $15 to $20. Seriously, they're super cheap, but they're over the ear. They have like sick bass. They're really loud. They actually, you can feel the bass in your music, and the cord is really long, which I like because I can run it through my shirt when I do my workouts. Matthias says, hey Brian, your face is looking a lot clearer. I know that must feel great, so thank you for saying that first off. And then he says, do you still do cardio while bulking? And the answer is yes. When I bulk, I do cardio. I at least try to. I try to hit at least 2 up to 3 days of cardio. And the reason that I do cardio on a bulk, a lot of people are like, oh, you don't do cardio, you're gonna lose all your gains because all your calories being burned. That's stupid. When you do cardio while bulking, it's actually really good for you because it increases your VO2 max. And basically all that means is that it increases your oxygen uptake. You can take in more oxygen per breath of air. Your body can take more oxygen, put it into your bloodstream, and then you have more oxygen going to your muscles. So when you're weightlifting and you're pushing yourself with that higher reps, you know, 10 to 16 reps or whatever, you have more oxygen flowing into your muscles, and you're actually able to endure a longer set, and you're actually just gonna have a more optimal exercise. So yes, you should definitely do cardio while bulking. When I do cardio, my 2 to 3 times a week when I'm bulking, I probably do about 15 minutes, maybe up to 20 minutes of medium pace cardio. So on the stairs at like, you know, a decent pace, probably like an 8 or 9 on a scale of like 1 to, I think mine goes to 18. Or you know, like a decent pace jog on a treadmill, but nothing crazy. No HIIT, no sprinting, nothing like that. But when I cut, I switch it up to 6 days a week of cardio, and it's probably 20 to 30 minutes, with most of it being medium pace, and then there's 2 HIIT days, which means I'm sprinting and jogging on those days. Bobby Light! You's a dirty girl! You's a dirty girl! Bobby Light asks me, what are your opinions on superstar fitness pro Steve Cook? Now, I've known of Steve Cook before he was a bodybuilding.com spokesperson, spokesmodel, whatever you want to call that. And that's really how he kind of like blew up. Once he got, you know, hired or whatever, taken in as a spokesperson for bodybuilding.com, he went to all these expos. They paid for him to go to all these expos, and his name really got out there. So now people know Steve Cook as like a brand name, you know, like that's someone that you just know. It's like Ziz or Ogus or you know, Simeon Panda or any of those big guys. For me, I think Steve Cook has my respect. You know, Steve Cook has a physique that's admirable. He kicks ass in his competitions, and he really comes in on point and just has a good personality to back it all up. So Steve Cook and me, we're cool. We like this. Jacob Stewart checking in for the final question. He says, yo Brian, whenever you go on a cut, do you get hungry? Because all the food that you eat on your bulk leads me to think that you are always hungry. Now, it's actually pretty funny, right? Because you see me eat these bulking days and it's like 5,000-6,000 calories. It's so much food, but it's actually really difficult for me to get that food in. Yeah, I'm hungry, and yeah, like I can really handle monster beast meals and I eat them really quickly. But it's not like I'm like, oh, I need this 6,000 calories or I'm gonna be starving. I'm like, forcing it in. I go to bed and I'm like, ooh, it hurts, but I'm growing. When I'm cutting though, I'm just slightly hungry. I'm always aiming for just slightly hungry. And when I'm just slightly hungry, I'm right on point. That brings me to about 0.75 to 1 pound of loss every single week. So when I go to bed, I'm just a little bit hungry. Like if I wanted to, it'd be awesome to go eat some, like maybe 200-300 extra calories, but it's not that bad. And I'm not going to bed starving, because you know a lot of people cut and they're just like laying there thinking about food and they're just trying to fall asleep so that they can get to the next day. I'm not like that. I go to bed pretty decently full, and that seems to be just about the right amount of calories for me to lose weight. Alright, beautiful people, that was all the questions that I have for this Ask Brian. I know there's a whole set of other comments on the last Ask Brian, and I know there's going to be a butt ton of new comments on this one. So of course, I'm going to sift through all those and find another 8 to 10 that I want to answer, because seriously, I freaking love these videos because it's cool. It's not me typing back to you guys, it's me like talking through you guys' comments, and I'm able to actually like in-depth answer your questions, which is really cool, and I feel like it gives us a nice personal touch, because you know I want to touch you. So thank you guys for checking out this video, and thank you guys for the increased support lately. It's really cool to see all these comments and all these likes coming on the video, so please like this video, please comment on this video. I don't care what you comment. Tell me your cat's name. I don't care. It's all just really cool, and I read every single comment, no doubt. I get a text and I read them as they come every single time. So thank you guys for leaving comments and being really supportive of the whole Beyond the Week thing. I really appreciate it. You guys are so freaking awesome. I couldn't ask for a better set of people behind me. Okay, that's enough mushy squishy stuff. I know it gets a little tiring to hear it. Team Beyond the Week, lift heavy or die, MIRIN. Have you reached your natty limit yet? Play the dubstep. No, play the dubstep. Dude, you're making me look stupid. Play the dub.